the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Phoenix Suns. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And Utah right now, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Cody Martin is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, Siakam is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Wembanyama. And there's Bryant, and it's Clarkson in at the 1. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Outside Martin. Booker in the corner. Puts up a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Well, the Suns underachieving after going all in on Bradley Beal. Shams, is there a bit of panic, do you think, in the desert after last season?
The Suns are very much committed to their big 3, but listen, there's no question the Beal contract is something they're going to have to live with. Still has a no-trade clause, and there were some flaws that were exposed as they were swept in the first round by Minnesota. But the Suns truly believe those flaws can be fixed, and they do have the talent to do it, even though Beal did have a down year.
Quickly, Shams, do they have a lot of wiggle room, though, to make changes?
They really don't have wiggle room. They have a top-heavy team that's built on its 3 all-star caliber players, and I do believe as long as they can build around those 3 top guys, they're going to have a chance to compete. The question is, do you find the right pieces to build with?
And it's Beal in the corner. Rebound, Utah. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
6 on the shot clock. Clarkson for 3. Beal pulls it in. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Suns to the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I like Beal's vision, makes a great read on this pass.
All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? Players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long haul.
Outstanding. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team foul. At the line for the Suns.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush, and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Mitchell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Suns also making a change. Grayson Allen's checked in for Martin. Allen finds Booker. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Clarkson against Beal. Fires it up. And again, it's Utah. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Beal. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice touch inside by Beal, showing he's more than just a perimeter threat.
Now, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
During our talk, I asked Coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. No one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
Thanks, David. Clarkson passes to Wembanyama. Mitchell dishes to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Collins comes in for Pascal Siakam, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Bryant. Phoenix also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. Dunn comes in for Kevin Durant, and Jones subbed in for Booker. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
It's a floater, and that one's good. Beal. Beal's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Jones against Mitchell. Collins kicks to Mitchell. A 3-pointer, no good. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Utah Jazz. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I love playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories, and to be able to tell that story to the fans. I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I took.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much. And just know the stories will keep coming.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with Dunn, and it's Jones in at the point. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. And the Suns also making a change. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Allen.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there, but this is a new era, a new crop of Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Beal, the pass to Jones. Beal taking his time here. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same. Out to DeRozan. DeRozan a screen. Mitchell wide open. Nice shot from the wing.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Mitchell just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here's Clarkson. 12 points for him. Power down with both hands.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
He gets it in there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Martin against Edwards. Pass to Mitchell. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. DeRozan's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Mitchell against Booker. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. Here's Clarkson, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Devin Booker soaring in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Clarkson for three. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Clarkson's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Hi.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kobe is out there with Clarkson. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
And it's good for 2. Clarkson's got 21 in the game.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Outside Durant. Utah with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for it.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well. And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that
one. Wembanyama, a screen. Another miss by Utah.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Durant. A shake. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Jazz leading by 4. No good that time.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Booker with it. He's got 9. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
A reliable 3-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Jordan Clarkson.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and
it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Wembanyama outside. Shoots over Richards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bryant against Beal. Booker looking around. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Kobe. Oh, Bryant putting on a display.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Booker the pass to Beal. Plenty of space. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wembanyama, a screen on Booker. Bryant down low. Durant's there, and that one drops.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Outside, Beal. Suns moving the ball around, and Booker takes to Beal. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Wembanyama outside, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. Booker the pass to Durant. And it's off from three-point range. Ball stolen. Back to Booker. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Here's Booker. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Beal. Durant deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Using the pick nicely. Durant able to find the open man.
Siakam kicks to Mitchell. And Utah another 3.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Outside Durant, lets it go from deep. And it's Utah with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Beal. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Martin. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Mitchell against Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker.
And Mitchell is a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D-Wade with a better jumper.
Utah leading by 8. Driving inside. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Shots good by Mitchell.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Suns trail by 13. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said, "You guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas." See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Siakam is checked in for Utah. Jalen Green comes in for Mitchell. And the Suns making a change here as well. Richards is checked in. Edwards slashing in, drops in the layup for 2. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that
one. Booker in the post. Edwards defending. And there's Booker on the assist from Dunn.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Edwards passes to Siakam. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Booker against Green. Pass to Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Kobe's checked in for the Jazz. And then for Phoenix, Kevin Durant comes in for Dunn. And Beal subbed in for Grayson Allen. And Booker kicks to Beal. Clock at 6. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Kobe. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Booker finds Martin. Richards with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. They set the pick. Booker dishes to Durant. Over Siakam. KD can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the Suns call time here. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Utah.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And the basket by Jones. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Allen, a screen on Collins. Jones from outside. Green with the rebound. Here's Hachimura. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be. And that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night. And it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night. And, you know, I'm going to try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
I tell them, son, making citizens arrest. I told the we gon' eat forever. I never let them start a death.